What's up, guys? So today I thought I would do a cocktail with this creme de coco that I was sort of looking at and thinking of you guys and thinking, I just wonder how many of you guys have a bottle of creme de coco or creme de cacao or whatever, like a light version of it that you just don't, that you haven't like touched in a year or something. Like you bought this bottle like 2 years ago and then you made 2 cocktails with it and then you haven't had anything to do with it. Well, that brought me to the cocktail that I want to make today. I just thought, this is such a pleasing cocktail. It's got a lot of really surprising kind of flavors going on in it. It's really simple. If you have this bottle of creme de coco, you're gonna be so happy that you got another awesome drink recipe with it. So this drink recipe comes to us from a bartender named Riley Perrin, who works or has worked at Attaboy in Nashville, in East Nashville. She made this wonderful cocktail and we're gonna get into it. I don't know if I have really much more to say about it than that, so let's just do it. Right, Marius?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, all right. So here we go. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. And then we're gonna do 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. And we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of the white creme de coco. But you know, if you have dark creme de coco, you could probably do it and it would be fine anyway.
It's just gonna look different.
It's just gonna look a little bit more muddy than it does now. And then we're just gonna do 2 ounces of Blanco Tequila of your choice. I'm using Angelisco today because I have it on hand. It's fantastic. And my friend Ben Molina has something to do with the production of this tequila. So why not use it? All right, and then we're just gonna add ice into our tin. Combine our cocktail, spill a little on the ground. Well, not on the ground, but on my
Cutting board?
What?
Cutting board?
On my cutting board, right? Thank you, Mary. I'm gonna give it a nice shaky poo. I'm gonna give you a little smile. I think a lot of people liked the post from Instagram today where I was like, it's like my blue steel look. Yeah. Maybe I should do blue steel as I pour this cocktail. Here, let's see. I'm gonna do blue steel, okay, when I do it. So we're just gonna, got a nice aeration too. So here's the blue steel. Isn't that kind of blue steel?
It's more pouty, I think.
He's like,
yeah.
It's sort of like a kind of like, it's like pouty and sort of worried. That expression that he does.
Is that,
like,
did that movie, is that still a thing? Did that kind of live on, Blue Steel?
Well, somebody mentioned it today in the Instagram post.
Okay, oh good.
If you don't know the Instagram post that I'm talking about, since this is later, it says, it was just like me like turning and it says, whiskey, it's what's for breakfast. So go take a look at that. But yeah, somebody said, is that your blue steel? And I was like, I don't know if it's really been made into a very popular thing, but everybody knows what it is, for sure.
I wonder if it's our generation, like does the new generation, the younger people know?
I don't know. I mean, they must. It's a pretty, Zoolander's a popular movie, man.
But it's getting pretty old.
It is. It is getting pretty old. I'm going to finish this off by just taking a pinch of cayenne, you know, just before. We can still continue talking, Marius. I just wanted to finish the cocktail.
It's turning like 20 years old or something, right?
Really? That old?
Whoa, I think it was in the 2000, yeah. Like,
no, I was living in LA, so I've been in LA for less than 20 years. So there's no way that it's 20 years old. Because I was living here when it came out, for sure. This looks amazing. I don't know, man. You might want to get a shot of this top of this cocktail because it is. I love it when you put a little cayenne pepper on a cocktail and it just kind of spreads. It just looks really nice. And what's nice about the cayenne pepper is that this is going to give us a little bit of spice on the lips, but it's not going to be super spicy to drink. And there's nothing better than spicy chocolate flavor. So let's taste it. Oh, that's so pleasing. So you have that little 1/4 of simple syrup combined with the creme de coco to balance this drink out, and then a full 3/4 ounce of lime juice. So basically what you have is 3/4 ounce of sweet and 3/4 ounce of tart to make a nice balanced drink. You know, you get the agave notes coming straight through from the tequila. The lime is just sort of the backbone of everything, providing that nice, you know, kind of tart acid. What was really pleasing about this drink is the spicy chocolate. That's what it is. It's that creme de coco. You have a half an ounce in there, and it's kind of light, and it just sort of comes right in on the back of your palate, and then you drink that that cayenne pepper, and the cayenne pepper is kind of spicy on your lips. You feel a little bit of the spice on the back of your throat, but it doesn't linger too long. It's really nice. That is fantastic. Let me tell you, I really like that drink. That is really good. Good job, Riley Perrin. You did it. You did it. And I hope you're still at Attaboy, Nashville next time I come to Nashville, so I can go get a drink from you when all of this stuff is over.
Just to circle back to Zoolander.
You're really into the Zoolander thing, aren't you?
It came out in 2001. So there's people watching now that were babies when that movie came out. I wonder if they know.
Oh, so it came out the year after I moved here, which is, yeah. So well, does that blow your mind? Does that make you feel old, Marius? It makes me feel a little bit old. I found a single gray hair in my beard.
Can I see it?
Well, I kind of chopped it down. I don't know if you can really see it here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there, right smack dab in the middle of whatever this is. You know, I don't know what this is called. This little piece of, like, people shave it and there's just that little piece of... It's not a goatee, because a goatee is like this. You shave everything but this. That's a goatee. So what's this little tiny... I don't know. People leave that. Anyway, it was right in that spot. That's where it was. Like right in that tiny little spot. I got my first gray. And I just feel like all of a sudden my whole face is going to be gray now. I feel like it's all downhill. It's funny is that people figure out what my age are and they're like, whoa, you look good for your age. Like I'm like a foot in the grave. Huh?
It was like one comment.
No, a lot of people said that to me in person, not just in the comments, but just like in general, when people find out what my age is, they act like I got a foot in the grave, which is kind of crazy. I'm not that old. I mean, I'm older, I think, probably than our average viewer, but I'm not that old. I'm older than you by a little bit.
Yes.
I think, yeah. But I'm not that old, you know. But I do find myself being like, oh man, this generation, I just don't understand them. I just kind of feel like that's going to get worse as time goes on.
For sure.
Probably. All right, none of that had anything to do with this cocktail. Thanks for stopping by and humoring our like weird Zoolander conversation. I guess the blue steel thing had something to do with this video, but not necessarily this cocktail per se. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to wrap it up there. How many minutes are we from 10, Marius?
Well, that doesn't matter anymore. We're at 8 minutes now.
We're at 8 minutes. So Marius, like before, would want me to ramble on for another 2 minutes about, I guess, whatever, because just to eat up time for that 10 minutes. But why do you say that doesn't matter anymore?
I think they changed it now.
Oh, so you can just get multiple ad breaks and it doesn't have to be 10 minutes long anymore?
Yeah, no. Now
Nice.
you guys get ads anyway.
Right. Sweet. All right. Well, that's good for us, I guess. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on another time. If you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com for now. And then also YouTube memberships. We got some cool stuff going on there, so check us out. Yeah, I don't know. Monday live streams for this foreseeable future. We'll see you then if you really want to do that with us. And I guess I'll see you guys another time.